All right. So, the case of the exploding luchador, you know? Which, for some reason, because when I think of luchadors, I think of like a video game, you know? And I thought it was called Lucha Libre, but no, Lucha Libre is just a generic term for wrestling in, originating in Mexico, right? It's just professional wrestling. That's just a generic name. What I was thinking of actually was Guacamole, Guacamole. I mean, it's like a platformer that's kind of based on Lucha Libre, so you can understand why I made that mistake. But anyway, but yeah, the exploding corpse that I mean, a lot of things happened actually. We thought Monokuma, in the story anyway, we thought Monokuma was dead, but actually, they weren't. They didn't die or anything. There was also like this weird like knife wielding luchador that tried to attack Makoto, but like it kind of only happened in like a fever dream, so we don't know if that was real or not. Really, even Makoto doesn't know. And there was like a dead body in the garden, and Kyokyo was like missing, but she often does that. She always goes missing for some reason. I don't know why. She always does that. So we thought that Kyokyo was the one that died because we didn't, there's no other students left, right? But then again, there's Mukuro Ikusaba, which I guess everybody eventually learned about. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, like hidden somewhere in the school. They call her the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Something to consider, I guess. Actually, did I set my skills already? I guess I don't have any of the skills, yeah. I remember the last social free time event, I guess, was involving Fukawa, Fukawa Toko Fukawa. I guess the last unlock you get from maxing out the social thingy is just simply more skill points. But anyway, let's review some evidence, because for me anyway, it's been a week. So a reminder of what we have would be a good idea, I think. So first, Monokuma file number 5. Due to an explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Oh yeah, they didn't die from the explosion, but it was exploded, after. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least days old. Okay. Days old. The explosion has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, the upper half was soaking wet while the bottom half remained dry. Now that's a weird one. I guess we'll see. But like, how is this, relevant? Probably relevant at some point. The body was wearing notably long fake nails. Okay, weird. Also, there's a tattoo there, by the way. Yeah, right here. The body has a tattoo of a dog on the back of the right hand. We mentioned something about Fenrir, right? Fenrir is not a dog, it's a wolf. Anyway. There were bits of charred debris near the body. It should be noted that the bomb, which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym, had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. Yeah, this is the one I got stuck on. I couldn't recognize what this was, but it was, I guess, a piece of a bomb that we saw before. The sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30, and this time is impossible to change. Comes on every morning. As such, it can be assumed that if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet. Interesting. Establishes the time of death, maybe? 7 a.m., Makoto wakes in the morning announcement. 7:30 a.m., Makoto and Aoi arrive in the dining hall. 7:39 a.m., Makoto meets the others in the gym. Together they head to the headmaster's room. 9 a.m., Toko is told to find the pickaxe in the garden, where she discovers the body. So that was the order of events that happened in the beginning of this chapter. Now for the crime scene. The knife found near the body was the same knife that was used to stab it before the explosion. It is also the same knife that Toko had given to Makoto for safekeeping, and knife the masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. That's still tenuous, though. I don't know if anyone believes him, that actually happened. I don't know. But of course, that might have happened, I guess, because where would the knife have gone, right? The tarp was hidden among the other items in two shed. One side was wet and filthy with mud and grime, and the other side was completely clean and dry. Okay. Number of chickens in the chicken coop had decreased from 5 to 4. someone, cooked up some fried chicken, I guess. Yasuhiro claims that there were, without a doubt, 5 chickens just before nighttime last night, and yet, one of them disappeared. Great. Byakuya's account, he stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night and none of them were alone at any point, so, that's where they have their airtight alibis, I guess. Body port explosion. The corpse had a mask covering its head, a white jacket covering the body, a knife had been thrust into the abdomen, and there were bloodstains all around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It was noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body. Mukuru Ikisaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. I keep saying they call her the ultimate despair. That's not the right copy pasta. It's also known as the ultimate despair. That's not right. I don't remember. Anyway, she's the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. She's female, known as the ultimate soldier. Yes, so she has the eye patch and a bandana, and she likes to hide in cardboard boxes, right? She became Bin. That's a typo that they never fixed, I guess. She became obsessed with the military from a young age. A military otaku, you could say. She disappeared while on vacation in Europe and reappeared in Japan 3 years later. Apparently, every member of Fenro gets a tattoo somewhere on their body to represent their membership in the group. I mean, you can make that connection really easily, right? Tattoo, there's a tattoo on her hand. It was kind of like hinted. I guess we'll see. Apparently, according to Monokuma, the killing game began with 16 participants, all students. It is assumed that Makoto Ikusaba was the 16th student. Monokuma also revealed that the reason Kyoko wears gloves is to hide something she doesn't want anyone to see. And that's why we were suspicious of her hiding a tattoo or something. But I don't know. There's also a wood block. The wood block decoration was found in Kyoko's room. It looks like it's actually the key to one of the lockers in the dojo. It's a weird looking key. It's got a key card. Somehow it's manual. And with that key, we found some titanium arrows that were in that locker. There's 10 of them. Also, a bloody duct tape. There was also a wadded up ball of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. It's assumed that this is related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. Well, it has blood, I guess. Also, Kyoko's account as well. She used Monokuma's secret 2, which grants access to any room in the school, to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. So she had a secret key, I guess. That's what she's been doing this entire time, investigating, on the second floor. I mean, I guess there was I guess I didn't really notice it or point it out, but I guess there was another area on the second floor that we couldn't get into. Probably blocked off, right? But I guess she got into it. There you go. That's all the pieces of evidence that we have so far. I think we're ready to begin the trial. Let's do that. I forgot how colorful, this courtroom is. The specifics of the victim.
正体不明の被害者。あれが誰なのかをはっきりさせておく必要がある。死んだのはキリギリッチだべ。それ以外にありえねえだろ。キリギリならそこにいるじゃない。
Yeah, that's what we thought initially, but she's right here. This is a clone. It's a clone.
違う。あれは幽霊だべ。
I guess it's a ghost. Yes, of course.
足もあるけど。
Ghosts can have legs and stuff.
おそらくそれは進化を遂げた最新鋭の幽霊なんだべ。
Mhm.
バカバカしいにも程がある。
あの死体がキリギリさんじゃないってことを証明すればいいんだよね。
Just prove the corpse isn't Kyoko.
だったらキリギリさんの特徴とあの死体の特徴を照らし合わせて
I
み
mean,
る。
we can also use common sense, but
キリギリちゃんの特徴って？
but one important trick Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her is gloves, Kyoko's face. Well, we could see her face. Her piercing glare. Again, we don't really see the face, but he does have a piercing glare. I guess the gloves. Hold on, let me actually do something here. I forgot to do my chat just in case. Anyway, Kyoko's gloves. Probably.
これだ。キリギリさんの手袋だよ。そこに謎を解く手がかりがあるはずなんだ。
それならキリギリが手袋を身につけている理由も説明しておいた方がいいんじゃないか。
Monokuma kind of said that she didn't want to show anything under her gloves, right?
知ってるの？
モノクマから聞いたぞ。手にある人に見せたくない跡を隠すためらしいな。
Oh, did Monokuma tell Byakuya? I don't remember actually. I can't remember if Byakuya only told, or rather Monokuma only told Makoto, or did he also, was Byakuya there too? I can't remember now. Oh well. Apparently Byakuya knows too. Dot.
あ、そういえばあの死体って手袋してなかったよね。
爆発で手袋が燃えただけだろ。そんなんじゃ俺は納得しねえぞ。みんな幽霊に惑わされてんだべ。
Okay. Why is he here? Why is Agakura here? Why does he exist? There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here. The case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to attack him. Rip his hair off. He will lose his ridiculousness after I just remove his hair. Alright, tattoo in the right hand, exploded body analysis, and fake nails.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
Yure!
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
I'm a ghost, interesting.
手袋してたの？
Is what they said on the pink thing.
手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。バカバカしい議論だ。
I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
What's the exploded body
ない
analysis?
じゃない。
ならキリギリッチ
How do I look at my truth bullets again? So exploded body analysis was just this. It was just the whether or not, you know, the bottom half, or rather, yeah, the bottom half was dry, upper half was wet. But I feel like it doesn't prove anything. Those are fake nails, I guess. I mean, the fake nails also, I mean, she could be wearing fake nails under the gloves. It would just be very inconvenient to do so. I don't know. What's the other clue? Tattoo.
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
I mean, the tattoo is also kind of related, but I don't know if it proves that it wasn't Kyoko. He doesn't know anything about the Fenrir thing, right? Yet. I don't know if we're at that point yet. I don't know. I'm gonna think it's the fake nails, or maybe I should like absorb like a argument or something.
はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。バカバカしい議論だ。
Bakabakashi or something. Okay, I think it's the argument right near the end is
そんな。
fast forward, go! Wah! Wah!
手袋はしてたはず。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
Come on. No? It's not working? Oh, maybe I missed it.
バカバカしい議論。
Normally, if it doesn't work, then it will say. It's the same thing, you know? Every time, this guy, I always get stuck on his, like, nonsense. Every single time, just like last case.
爆発なら手袋。
手袋はしてたはずだって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
The heck? I got fast forward too quickly, I guess. Try again. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I want to see whether or not it's true or not. You know? I want to see myself take damage. Stop it! She talks so
バカ
fast.
しい議論だ。
Try again. He talks so fast.
あの死体って手袋。爆発のせ
せいでも
爆発なら手袋してたの？
They're gonna wait this time. Oh, a little bit faster this time. There you go. See? Okay, I was right. I mean, it makes sense. Like, normally, why would you wear nails under your gloves? You know, unless you're a weirdo. I don't know.
いや、あの死体は手袋をしてなかったはずだよ。
Well, I don't know. Maybe not weirdo, but like, at least if you wear gloves all the time, you know, maybe if you want to protect your nails, I guess, for some reason. But otherwise, why would you be wearing fake nails if you're wearing gloves at the same time? It just makes no sense.
だってあの死体って付け爪をしてたよね。あんな付け爪をしてたら手袋をするのに邪魔なはずだよ。それにキリギリさんが手袋をしているのは手を隠すためなんだよ。手を隠したい人が付け爪をしてるなんてなんか変じゃない？
知らんのか？女心は複雑なんだべ。
Okay.
女心を知らないのは確実にあんたの方だけどね。
どうだキリギリ。
この手袋は日常生活に支障をきたさないように
Custom made.
大きさに合わせて作られている。
Tailored, even.
付け爪なんかしていたらこの手袋はつけられないわ。
じゃあこれではっきりしてよね。あの死体がキリギリさんじゃないってことはさ。
当然だろ。キリギリはそこにいるんだからな。じゃああの被害者って誰なんだ？それをはっきりさせねえと。最初からそう言っている。お前が話を回りくどくしているだけだ。
Well, before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. You have to know who the victim was. I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point, but, you know, to confirm it, I guess. If Kirigiri is really alive,
何か知る方法はないのかな。死体の顔は燃えてた判別不可能だし、モノクマファイルには記述はないわね。死体の身元がわからないとなると
お手上げってことじゃねえか。
and the one thing that can tell us was on the victim's own body. All right, so we have tattoo, the body analysis that says again, you know, whether or not it was wet, I guess, on the upper and bottom half. And also sprinklers doesn't seem all that special. So I think the only thing would be the tattoo, right? That's the only thing that identifies who the victim was. It's a unique distinction. So, you can't identify the body? So what you got, yo? So what you got, yo? So what you got, yo? So what you got, yo?
死体の身元を知るための手がかりならちゃんと残されてたよ。
本当に？嘘だったらあなたも珍しい死に方するわよ。
珍しいシーンかな。なんか気になんで。
なんだよ、苗木無視して話して。
死体の身元を知るための手がかりは彼女の手の甲にあったタトゥーだよ。
なんだか変わったデザインだけど、これって
犬？
ご主人様に殺されたのね。私はあなたのメス犬ですって意味で。
Okay.
そんな屈辱的な意味が隠されてたんかい。そうじゃない。そのタトゥーには被害者の正体が隠されているんだ。
そのタトゥーに？
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Well, it's what we learned right before the trial. So it would be... Was it this? Let me just check. Yeah, every member of the family gets a tattoo somewhere in the body to represent their membership in the group. So, I think it's this. これだ!
傭兵部隊フェンリル。戦場ムクロが所属してた傭兵部隊の名前だよ。
戦場ムクロ。
それがどうしたんだね。フェンリルに所属する兵士たちは自分が組織の一員であることを示すために必ず体のどこかにフェンリルを表す刻印を刻んでいるらしい。
フェンリルを表す刻印？
The image that represents Fender is I'm gonna do the hangman thing. Hangman's Gambit. These ones are always sometimes tricky because they're like, some of them are super easy. So this one's super easy. Sometimes they're like, what do you want me to like spell? You know? Wolf. It's a wolf, not a dog. I mean, it's kind of obvious, I guess, but.
それがフェンリルを表す刻印なんだ。
フェンリル、終末の狼。北欧神話に登場するオオカミの姿をした巨大な怪物のことよ。北欧神話のトラブルメーカーであるロキと女巨人アングルボザの間の子であるとされている。
That's trivia with Toko.
久々に文学少女の片鱗を見たべ。
狼の刻印って、じゃあもしかして。
そうなんだ。あの死体にあったタトゥーは狼のタトゥーだったんだよ。つまりあの死体の人物はフェンリルに所属していた過去を持つ人物。戦場ムクロだったんだ。
Ikusabukuro, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. Well, actually, well, she's dead. Actually, well, she is lying somewhere in this school, but she's not hidden anymore, though.
ちょっと待ってよ。戦場ムクロって黒幕の正体だったはずじゃ。驚いてるみたいだね。だけど大正解だよ。そうなんだ。今回の学級裁判は戦場ムクロ殺しの学級裁判だったんだよ。どういうこと？黒幕が死んでその学級裁判が開かれるなんて。
そうじゃない。戦場ムクロが黒幕だという前提自体が間違っていたということだ。
でも超高校級の絶望って明らかに黒幕っぽいフレーズなのに。
Super high school level despair.
いや、そもそも戦場ムクロが超高校級の絶望だったということすら怪しい。
Choku. It's funny because that's what it's Choku, Zetsubo, you know. That's how you say the Choku.
戦場
Anyway.
ムクロのプロフィールにはそんな記述は一切なかった。戦場ムクロは超高校級の軍人とあっただけ。
Chokoku, right? Is that how they say? Chokoku. You know, super high school level or whatever. That's in the original Japanese anyway.
出元はキーギル京子。お前が苗木に教えたんだろうな。
Nani? You know, every time she whispered to Makoto's ear in a flashback, Makoto Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, they call her the ultimate despair, watch out for her.
つまりキリギリッチの情報が間違ってたってことだ。
But of course, yeah, Ikusaba's dead, so like, obviously, that's not right.
それじゃ戦場ムクロって何者だったの？ずっと姿を消しててようやく現れたと思ったら殺されちゃってるなんて。普通重要な登場人物が死ぬ場面っていうのはもっと描写がまどろっこしくなるものなのに。
つまり重要な登場人物ではなかったということだ。
I mean, I guess not.
戦場ムクロは俺たちと同じただの参加者でしかなかったんだよ。じゃあ黒幕って誰だべ。
やっぱり希望が峰学園の学園長なんじゃ。いいえ、学園長は関係ないはずよ。
だが戦場ムクロの情報だって間違っていたんだ。その情報も怪しいもんだな。
私の情報は間違っていないわ。はいはい、今は学級裁判中ですよ。戦場ムクロを殺した黒を解き明かすのが先でしょう。それ以外の死後は返金ってことでお願いしますよ。
いいだろう。黒幕の正体を暴くのは後回しだ。だが覚えておけよ。必ずお前の正体を見つけ出してやる。俺の戸上の名にかけてだ。
Your family name.
僕はそういう挑発は相手にしないことにしてるの。さて、お前らが混乱しないようにもう一度はっ
きり言っておくけど、学級裁判が起きるのは学園の生徒たちの間で殺人が起きた場合なんだからね。その点をしっかりと頭に叩き込んでおくように。
つまり被害者も犯人も生徒の誰かということだな。
じゃあ戦場ムクロはこの中の誰かに殺されたってこと？
いや、17人目の高校生が隠れてるって可能性も。
ありません。参加者は全部で16人の高校生だけです。
マジかよ。じゃあこの中に戦場ムクロを殺した犯人がいるんか？
誰が殺したの？
Just such a big outburst.
慌てるな。すでに容疑者は絞られている。苗木、お前には分かっているはずだ。絞られている容疑者、それが誰を指すのか。
Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. I mean, yeah, we kind of established this already in the crime scene, I guess. The people who have alibis are the ones that, were in the gym disassembling Monokuma and everything, right? So that would be Hagakure, Asahina, Togami, and Fukawa. They were all together the entire time, and the only people left, technically, but not Toko. Mukuro and the master are dead, so it's only Makoto and Kyoko, as we established before. It's me, Makoto.
僕とキリギリさんのことだよね。
どうしてそうなるの？
いいだろう、説明してやるか。昨日の夜時間直後に俺は植物庭園に行っている。そしてそこで確認しているんだ。その場所に死体がなかったことをな。つまり殺人が行われたのは俺が植物庭園に行った以降ということになる。だがな、その後俺と葉隠れと深川と朝比奈はずっと体育館にいたんだ。
体育館に？
俺たち4人は体育館でモノクマの解体作業に取り掛かっていたんだよ。その間俺たちは警戒のため単独行動を避けていた。トイレに行くのも2人で行ったほどだ。つまり俺たち4人にはアリバイがあるんだ。それも完璧なアリバイがな。
逆に私と苗木君にはアリバイがない。だから容疑者は絞られてると言ったの。
そういうことだ。
So the only other suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I'm the main protagonist. If I get...
ちょっといいかな。さっきのアリバイについてなんだけど。
if I get voted out, then everyone dies.
何か反論があるのか？
It's game over.
反論の前に殺人が起きた時間帯をもう少し正確に割り出したいんだ。そうすれば何かわかるかも。
好きにしろ。誰か協力してやれ。
俺はトガミッチと一緒に植物庭園に死体がないのを確認してるぞ。あれは夜時間直後、夜10時くらいだったべ。つまり殺人が起きたのは夜10時以降だ。
そこから死体を発見するまでの間が殺人が起きた時間帯ってことでいいんだよね。あれ、でも私たちが死体を発見したのって何時くらいだったっけ？
ツルハシを取りに行った深ワッチが最初に死体を見つけたんだろうな。
What time was the body discovered? It was 9 o'clock. If I remember. There's the whole scene where, Byakuya told her
9時だったはずだよ。だって
to
深川さんが
get the pickaxe.
を取りに行ったのが
Get the pickaxe, or you die.
確かに10時くらいだったのね。
Or, well, not die, but
つまり殺人 人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間ってことだな。
僕は昨日夜時間前から寝ちゃってたんだ。だから夜10時以降のアリバイはないんだけど、でも朝9時より前にみんなと合流したはずだよ。
食堂で私と会ったよね。あれは確か、そうだ、7時30分くらいだった。食堂に入る時に確認したから間違いないよ。
つまりナイギッチのアリバイがねえのは夜10時から朝7時30分までの間ってことだな。
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30. Well, I was sleeping. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
一方ナイギッチのアリバイがないのが
夜10時から朝7時30分までの間だったよね。
それだけの時間があれば殺人は可能なはず。ナイギ、何か反論があるなら言ってみろ。
Objection. There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Well, that's a big hint. We know what that is. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. Okay, another big hint. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden. So, I mean, it has to be the sprinklers. It has to be something related to the sprinklers, because it kind of proves that, at the very least, because the body was dry, for the most part, when we saw it, it must have happened after 7:30. You know? The sprinklers are going to come on every morning at 7:30, and this time is impossible to change. It can be assumed the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet, so therefore, it must have been after 7:30. According to this logic anyway, and that does give Makoto an alibi because he does show up at 7:30.
朝9時までの間だ。
一方ナイギッチのアリバイがないのが
Now, just to figure out which one I have to shoot at.
朝7時
Maybe this? Oh, not bad, okay. Come on, don't scare me. Shimata! It has to be, it has something to do with sprinklers. I'm trying to think, oh, I didn't mean to do that, oops. Okay, there you go, it's that. それは違うよ。
いや、殺人が起きたのは夜10時以降じゃない。確実にもっと後だったはずだよ。
なぜそう思うんだ？
植物庭園のスプリンクラーだよ。あのスプリンクラーは毎朝7時30分に水がまかれる設定だったよね。つまり死体が朝7時30分よりも前に植物庭園にあったなら、あの死体は水で濡れていなきゃおかしいんだよ。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。私はちゃんと覚えてるわよ。死体は濡れてたはず。びしょびしょだったはずよ。
福川さん、それは違うんだ。
Yeah, because she doesn't know that because, you know, she kind of like woke up from her state, I guess, after the explosion and everything. After we like put out the fire, I guess. That's why she's mistaken.
違う？何が違うのよ。濡れてるのは死体の口がこうとか言うつもり？承知しないわよ。そんないやらしいこと。
そうじゃなくて、あの死体が濡れてたのはスプリンクラーのせいじゃないんだよ。
スプリンクラーのせいじゃない？そうやってスプリンクラーを否定することで私の存在自体を否定するつもりなのね。
確実にネジ飛んでんだよ。
スプリンクラーが関係ないって言うなら根拠を言ってみなさいよ。
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is to hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. If you look at the body itself, that should make it clear. I mean, yeah. Oh, what is this? It's all this. Okay. It's a rhythm game. How do I play again? The rhythm game? Right click, left click. If you don't know, I don't know anything. If you didn't know anything, why are you challenging my logic? Stop challenging my facts and logic, fool. I have the power of evidence and the power of clicking on my mouse. The final strike. Well, it's this thing.
スプリンクラーのせいじゃないってことは爆破後の死体の状況を見ればわかるはずだよ。あの死体って上半身だけが濡れてて下半身は全く濡れてなかったよね。もし死体の濡れた原因がスプリンクラーなら全身がまんべんなく濡れてるはずじゃない？
What is she even saying? I don't even know now.
もうやだよこの人。
説明を続けるよ。どうして死体の上半身だけが濡れてたのか。
I think Fukawa. I think she needs to go to horny jail. But anyway.
あの死体が燃えた時、僕が水をかけたせいなんだ。燃えている上半身だけにね。
じゃあ死体が濡れてたのって本当にスプリンクラーのせいじゃないの？
そして死体がスプリンクラーで濡れてないなら植物庭園で殺人が起きたのはスプリンクラーが作動する朝7時30分以降ってことになるはずだ。
じゃあ殺人が起きたのは朝7時30分から死体を発見した9時までの間だな。
でも苗木のアリバイがないのって昨日の夜10時から朝7時30分までだったよね。
だったら苗木っちに犯行は不可能だべ。苗木っちのアリバイも成立じゃねえか。
そうなるとアリバイがないのはキリギリだけということになるな。
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Makoto's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
一つだけ言っておくわ。私がここで処刑されたらこの学園の謎は明らかにならない。だから絶対にそうはさせない。
That's quite the statement. Huh?
つまりお前は犯人ではないということか？
当然でしょ。私が犯人なんてそんなわけない。これは黒幕の罠なのよ。黒幕の罠？こ
の後に及んで僕のせいにする気？苦しいよ。そりゃ苦しいって。そんな言い訳が通用すると思ってんの？
お前は黙っていろ。
はーい、黙ってまーす。
だがキリギリ、お前には戦場ムクロを殺す動機もあったはずだ。
動機？
キリギリは戦場ムクロを超高校級の絶望と言っていた。つまり黒幕だと思い込んでいた。だからこそ戦場ムクロを殺し全てを終わらせようとしたんじゃないのか？だが実際は違った。戦場ムクロは黒幕ではなかった。そこにキリギリの誤算があったんだ。
But that can't be. But it's Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her, though.
そしてキリギリにとっては予想外とも言えるこの学級裁判が始まってしまった。
それがキリギリの動機？
動機があってアリバイがないとなると、これはもう確実にギリギリッチが犯人なんじゃ。
アリバイがないのは私だけじゃない。苗木くんのアリバイは不十分よ。
Uh-oh.
死体がスプリンクラーで濡れていないから殺人が朝7時30分以降に起きたとは言い切れないわ。
どうして
死体をスプリンクラーで濡らさない方法があるからね。
面白い。言ってみろ。
現場にあったあるものを死体にかぶせれば濡らさずに済んだはずよ。
Not background noise. Anyway. Alright, assert something at the scene was used to cover the body. Could it have been? I mean, it's a classic thing, you know, just like last time. What could we, you know, cover a body with? Probably this thing?
これだ。もしかしてあのビニールシートのこと。
Vinyl sheet. Again, the return of the vinyl sheet.
気づいたみたいね。そうね。あのビニールシートを死体にかぶせればスプリンクラーをやり過ごすことが可能になるわ。実際犯人はその方法を使ったはずよ。あのビニールシートの汚れ方がそれを物語っているわ。ビニールシートの片面だけが汚れていたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたから。逆に死体に面していた裏面はスプリンクラーを浴びてないから汚れてもいない。つまり犯人はビニールシートを使って死体がスプリンクラーで濡れることを防いだのよ。
Is that would that how? I mean, I can't really doubt her explanation, I guess, but like, would that would that? I can't even speak. Would it be that way? You know, I thought a sprinkler would be to clean it. You know, why would it have dirt on it if it's just sprinklers? Like, unless there's dirt in the sprinklers. I don't know, but anyway.
そこまでして死体が濡れるのを防いだ理由は何だ。
おそらく殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させるためじゃないかしら。さっきの苗木くんのような言い訳をするためにね。
Uh-oh. Why would Kyokyo say that? I'm not the killer, or am I? Mwahaha. No. Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyokyo said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body.
いや、それはおかしいよ。
何おかしいの。
I can't worry about Kyokyo's motivations. I think she's angry at me again. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. And if I lose, you know, the game is over. I have to refute what Kyokyo said. Let's go. 1v1 me, bro. Okay, body before the explosion, exploded body analysis, and fragments near the dead body.
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにしたの。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でもそのビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
Did it get dirty at all? That's weird. I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Yaku even warned us not to touch it to avoid getting blood on us. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's also a giant hint. I wish they, you know, again, there was that one part of Hagakure in the other chapter I got really stuck on. I don't know. Well, it was because of a different problem. But I feel like the hints that they give in this trial are very obvious. Well, there's bloody duct tape, but that's not related right now, I don't think. But first, we have to prove that the body had blood on it, right? So, double check this. There are bloods around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. So, if there was still blood on it, why is the underside of the sheet just like completely clean? That makes no sense. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Went too fast. Alright, and kaboom! それは違うよ。ブレイクブレイクブレイクブレイクブレイク。
やっぱり片面だけが綺麗な状態っていうのはおかしいよ。だってさ、爆破される前の死体ってまだ血が乾いてない状態だったんだよ。触ると汚れる危険性がある。戸上君だってそう言ってたよね。そんな死体にビニールシートをかぶせたら間違いなく血で汚れちゃうはずだよ。
犯人が洗ったんじゃね？ビニールシートが使われたことを隠すためによ。
それなら両面を洗い流すはずだ。片面だけ洗ったところで隠したことにはならない。
そりゃまあそうだな。
そもそもその時の死体の血自体が犯人の偽装工作だとしたら。
Huh? She keeps interrupting. The blood was camouflage.
つまり犯人はビニールシートでスプリンクラーをやり過ごした後で死体の上から偽物の血をまいたんじゃないかしら。偽物の血ってそんなものがどこにあるのよ。
わかった。保健室の輸血用の血じゃねえか。前に山田っちが死んだふりをした時、あいつはあの血を使ってたはずだべ。
He's so happy to say that. Remember that one time that he even pretended to die, that he killed somebody, and then he actually died? That's funny, right? That's the energy I'm getting from him.
いいえ、今回の殺人に使われたのはあの血じゃないの。犯人は現場の植物庭園から偽物の血を調達しているはずよ。
They got blood from right there in the garden, right? Which must mean, I mean, I guess now this isn't super obvious, I feel like, but it makes sense if you think about it. What was missing at the scene of the crime? You know, I mean, there's this bloody duct tape, I guess. Again, I don't know if that's related right now, but there was chickens in there, right? There was 5 chickens. One is missing. What happened to that chicken? Well, probably. It's the donor, I guess, of the blood that appeared in the murder scene. This is very circumstantial, though. We can't really prove this. I feel like Kyokyo can't prove this, that it's blood from a chicken, but it's a possibility, I guess. Now I don't know if I need to show this. Should I? I guess right. This, right? Yeah.
もしかしたら鶏の血？事件前に植物庭園の飼育小屋を見たときはそこに鶏が5羽いたのに、事件後には4羽に減ってたんだ。
つまり犯人は鶏を殺してその血を使ったってか。残酷なことすんだべ。
そんなことで生き物を殺すなんてひどいよ。どうせだったら私が食べたのに。
They should at least eat it.
犯人がわざわざ現場から血を調達したのは自分が歩き回る姿を目撃されたくなかったからかしら。とにかく実際に鶏が減っていることが今の推理の根拠になるはずよ。
だとしても少々引っかかるな。犯人はビニールシートでスプリンクラーをやり過ごし、その後で偽物の血をまいたと言ったな。だが死体の上から血をまいたなら周辺の床にも血が流れてしまうはずだ。あの時の死体は違ったぞ。血で汚れていたのは死体の服だけだ。周辺の床は全く汚れてなかった。
確かに周辺の床が全く汚れていないのは変だ。だとしたら犯人はその場で血をまいたんじゃなくて前もって白衣に血を付着させておいたのかもね。
前もって白衣に血を？
あなたたちが発見した時の死体ってその白衣をちゃんと着ていたの？
確かいや袖を通していなかった。上から白衣をかけられただけの状態だったよ。
Yeah, they were wearing it backwards for some reason. Weird.
じゃあこれで決めるね。
ごめん、話についていけてないんだけど、どう決まったの？
つまり殺人が起きたのはスプリンクラーが作動するより前だったのよ。 それなのに死体が濡れなかったのは犯人が死体にビニールシートをかぶせたから。そしてその後犯人はビニールシートを回収するのと同時にあらかじめ偽物の血で汚しておいた白衣を死体の上にかけた。犯人はこれら一連の偽装工作を行うことで殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させようとしたのです。殺人はスプリンクラーが動く7時30分よりも後に起きたんだ。
確かにその方法なら7時30分よりも前に殺人を実行することが可能だな。
だけどさ、その偽装工作をするためにはスプリンクラーが終わった後に植物庭園に行かなくちゃいけないよね。
大した時間はかからない。ビニールシートを回収した後用意しておいた白衣をかけるだけ。大した時間はかからないわ。
それはそうかもしれないけど。
朝比奈さんは食堂で苗木くんと会った後彼と一緒に行動したの。
私は先に体育館に行ってて苗木は後から遅れてきたんだよ。
Oh.
じゃあそのくらいの時間的余裕はあったわね。
Small kitty kitty.
そんな
不可能とは言い切れないはずよ。
どうやらキリギリの言う通りのようだ。苗木のアリバイは不十分だ。
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyokyo trying to entrap me? You know, just like the cops. I mean, I don't understand. The sky's dead body. Oh, it's a real evidence. Truth bullet thing, I guess.
さてと、振り出しに戻ったな。苗木のアリバイが不十分となると、容疑者は苗木とキリギリの2人ということになる。
リアルな話、どっちが犯人だべ。よっしゃ、思い切って運に任せっか。2分の1の確率だし。
Ah, yes.
だろ？ナイスアイディアだべ。
そうじゃなくってすごいこと思い出しちゃったんだけど。
なんだ、言ってみろ。
あのさ、現場に黒焦げになったナイフが落ちてたでしょ。
ああ、爆発前の死体に刺さってたやつだべ。モノクマファイルによると腹部から背中までぶっ刺さってたらしいぞ。で、そのナイフがどうした？
あのナイフどこかで見た気がしてたんだけど。
Well, no one's gonna believe us, by the way, because we did have that knife, but...
それを思い出しちゃったんだよね。
All important. Now we have the knife. What are you gonna do with it? Can't let Toko keep it, so we're gonna give it to Naegi.
私が苗木に預けたナイフ。
You know, where did we find that knife, actually? I don't remember. Where did that knife come from? I've already forgotten. But, you know, it's a pretty big knife, and they gave it to Makoto, I guess.
驚かないということは、とっくに気づいていたようだな。だったら、なぜ隠していた？
隠してたわけじゃないんだ。ただ
I couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
怪しすぎるべ。
Very sus.
死体に刺さってたナイフが苗木っちのもんだってことは、こりゃもう間違いねえべ。1200% の確率で苗木っちが犯人だべ。
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. You gotta believe me, guys. Believe me in my hoodie that I wear under my school jacket, which is kind of weird to be honest, but... Sky's dead body, exploded body analysis of fragments near the dead body. I don't know if this proves anything. Let's see.
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。
やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを持ったとなると、つまり犯人は苗木っちってことだべ。
ナイフを預かってたからってどうして僕が犯人ってことになるの？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。だったら間違いねえべ。おめえがあのナイフでブスリとやったんだ。
苗木誠恐ろしい男に。
What a horrible manual. We've already established the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means that when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body. Interesting.
あの死体に
Okay. Wait a minute. So, if the coat was put in after. What was the thing that we just got? The murder took place before the sprinkler was turned on. The suspect covered the body with the tarp and prevented it from getting wet. Later, when they removed the tarp, the suspect placed a white jacket on the body. The jacket had previously been treated with blood, but of course had been wearing it. I don't know if this is related. The order when the knife was put in definitely, you know, important. Because how would you put the jacket? Like, if she was stabbed and then you put the jacket afterwards, it wouldn't look like that, right? It would look like the jacket would be over the knife. So definitely the knife was after the jacket. So I think it's this disguised body. We just established, because this is just the truth bullet we just got, right?
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフをつまり犯人は
ナイフを預かってどうして僕が？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。
それは違うよ。